Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't done this in a while, but I need to talk about this, but I literally have like no one to talk to it about. So there will be spoilers for Adversary to the villain. So there will be spoilers. I think Haley here, these two clips you're about to see aren't like a part of this, but I need to put it in here, and this was like the only silent part I could find. So here are the two things I add. They're gonna not make sense until you watch like the full video, but I'm adding these in here because this is the only silent part I could find, so enjoy. I forgot to mention this, but like Tristan's yearning for Evie also, like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And like Liz's chapters, like her asking Evie if she was gonna marry Tristan and if Tristan was gonna marry Evie, like that was just so cute. Like I love how Lisa got her own chapters this time, because like seeing the world in a 10-year-old's mind when all this big stuff is going on and when you have to like mature more, it's honestly like such a cool thing to read as a former 10-year-old. But it's like, yeah, you do have to grow up fast when all this mature stuff is around and your parents or your guardians can't really like provide for you for a little bit. It's kind of hard. And so you finding your way through that and trying to prove yourself to your parents is just like so beautiful to me. And how she worded it was like amazing. Like she did a 10 out of 10 job. Also, the way Tristan trusted Evie with everything. Like, he told her his darkest secrets as the villain and was like so vulnerable, like cried in front of her. And like they still stayed together. They were still in love. Like I thought that is just such a beautiful thing, because even if you're like him or like you can't express your emotions, there's always that someone, and I just thought that was like so beautiful. Why did she have to do this to us? Why? Like, she did not have to have, if this was supposed to be their happy ending, this was supposed to be the last book, this was supposed to, they were supposed to fall in love, but no, she had to make them, so then, she had to make them so that, he was now the king's heir. Now the king's heir, and she was the villain, and not well, she was never the king's heir, but like, she wasn't the villain. But no, she had to make it where they forgot everything. Like a Peter Parker situation. Like, no thank you. But it was so cute how she was like, Tristan, you promised to find me in every lifetime, so find me in this one. Like, no thank you. Like, can we not? I mean, I get it's called Adversary to the villain, which means enemy, but like, you still did not have to do that to us. Like, yeah, anyways, I would definitely recommend this book, but it is gut-wrenching because it's like the other ones didn't happen, but also at the end, I don't know which book it is, but if you read the prologue in Assistant or Apprentice or Accomplice, I don't really know which one it was, but if you read the prologues in those, one of them has the line, you're touching my face. Yes. Are you happy with that decision? And that happened at the beginning of the other book. But that means Blade and Becky aren't together. That means Tiana and Claire are together, that means Keely and Gideon are together. Like, there were so many romances that happened and that they're not happening anymore. And Kingsley was a traitor for 8 months. Like, what? How can a tiny frog be a traitor? Like, it's always the best friend. That's what I learned from Scream. It's always the best friend or the love interest. Boy! It genuinely sucks so much because, like, why did you have to do this to me? Like, it genuinely sucked. Because, like, Becky and Blade were good too. They were, like, so happy together. And, like, happy, like, he was hugging her from behind, like, grabbing her by the waist and stuff. And they were, like, kissing. And that was so cute. And then Evie confessed her love for Tristan for the second time. And then Keely kissed Gideon. But now that's not happening because Gideon is a valiant guard. Like, genuinely, why did this have to happen? But, like, why? Why? I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 read. It's like it's a 5-star read. Don't get me wrong, but genuinely, why did you have to do that to me? And now it's not even it's not even like a 4-book series. I don't know what that's called. But, like, because she's obviously going to write another book because she ended it with the beginning of the end until we all meet again. Like, obviously that means there's another book coming out. Why did she have to do this to me? Like, it genuinely sucks so much, dude. Like, we were good with Accomplice. You could have made this a good book. You could have been like, they fell in love. Like, they got married. But no, you had to make every single good couple break up. But now I just have to wait for another one to come out. I hate unfinished series, bro. Because, like, what do you mean I have to wait, like, another year for the book to come out? Kingsley and Winifred too, bro. Like, Evie did not have to do that curse. I know her brother was dying, but, like, still, you did not have to, like, feel that curse. Tristan literally had core healer powers. You could have used them. Shut. No, they did. They did at the end when I'm talking. Like, you could have used them. Why didn't you, Tristan? But yeah. Like, this book just made me rage. At least I wasn't holding it, or else I would have threw it across the room. Genuinely, I would have thrown this book across the room if I read that. But I was listening to my Kindle, and I was not about to throw my Kindle across the room. But, like, why? Why? They just got together because it's like, oh, she's my accomplice now. We can be together. Like, They just started dating too. Boy. And then Tristan was like, this is my promise to you. He was like, husband, and then she was like, are you proposing? And he's like, no, it's a promise, I will. I genuinely can't. It's my favorite book series, but like I can't with her right now. Boy. Like I genuinely hate it. But yeah, that's my book rant. Bye guys.